The average human population lacks basic understanding of health. How do I know this? Because the average human population experiences some form of chronic illnesses, be it acne, allergies, inflammation, diabetes, obesity, headaches, coughing, and they're chronic. And because they're chronic, they occur so much that it's to the point it's so common that people think it's normal, but none of this is normal. Chronic illnesses are not normal, and they can be cured. And I say this based on my own personal experiences. So who am I? My name is George. I am a health enthusiast, health philosopher. I don't study health through school because that would just lead me to having an average understanding of health. What I do is I study health on my own. I observe health. I look at different perspectives on health, and I try out different ideas on myself. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. And I'll tell you that I'm currently living a life free of chronic illnesses. And I'll also tell you that a lot of people, once they start learning about real health, you'll find that there's big communities full of people who understand health and who are living life free of chronic illnesses and diseases. So if you have any chronic illnesses and you want to heal, it would benefit you to be open-minded and to be open to different perspectives of health. So in this channel, I'll share with you my understanding of health and how I approach my life in a way where I live life free of illnesses, chronic illnesses. Now, I do get sick still, but I know why I get sick. It's not because people infect me, but it's because of my choices I make in my day-to-day. I care a lot about health, but health is not the only thing in my life that I value. I still eat a lot of junk food. I still do a lot of bad things that affect my health. But it's not about perfection. It is about striving for perfect health or striving for something greater than yourself. But you don't necessarily need to reach it. It's really about progress and process. That is what matters the most, the journey. You don't need to reach a certain stage or goal. As long as you're working on the progress, you're bettering yourself, bettering your health each step of the way. So that's why health to me is a fun thing. It's not a restrictive thing. So if you want to heal your illnesses, let me talk to you about some basic information. Chronic illnesses, the things I listed, those are actually not illnesses. Chronic illnesses, what exactly are they? They are the body's mechanism, the immune mechanism against fighting against poison. What is poison? Poison is all the things that do not belong in our body, and then somehow they found their way into our body. How does that happen? Our environment is full of poison. The pollution, okay? The air is full of chemicals. The soil is full of fertilizers. The food is genetically modified. It's not natural. The animals in the factory farm are sick. If you've been to a factory farm, you see that the chickens are living in their shit, and then they're sick. They're given antibiotics, but they're still sick. They're drugged up now and turned to meat, and then we're eating the drugged up meat. So it is our doing. The reason why we're sick is it is our own doing. We put in all these poison, we expose ourselves to these poison, we absorb the poison through eating it or through our skin by applying cosmetics full of synthetic chemicals. Poison is everywhere, true, but it's actually avoidable. I live in America and this poison is everywhere, but I'm able to live a life free of chronic illnesses. So how do I do it? No, not by living a restrictive lifestyle. To me, lifestyle is about, health is about fun, freedom, okay? Health is about freedom to make my choices, freedom to do things I want to do, energy to hang out with my friends and pursue my passion. It's all about freedom. It's not about restriction. So I never have cheat days. Even when I eat bad food, deep fried food, cake, whatever, those are not cheat days. Those are me enjoying myself. It's not about perfection, okay? You can strive for perfect health, and I am striving for perfect health, but I do it at a pace that works for me, that is practical for me, but still challenging enough for me to replace bad habits with good habits. So focus more on the progress. Don't focus less on perfection. So I practice a lot of these health ideas. I preach and practice these things, but I have a lot more health ideas that I'm not practicing yet, but I will get to it. Okay, so let me go over a general overview of how the body functions. So the body is a self-regenerating system. Okay, when you get cut, you see your wound heal up over time. It's because the body is superbly intelligent and is self-healing. It is the most incredible technology nature has ever created. And we get to live in this body and take care of it. We are privileged to be here and to live a physical 3D world and experience a human life. Now, if the body is so smart and so self-regenerating, why does it seem broken in so many people? Lifestyle, again, it's because the amount of poison we expose ourselves is so much to the point the healing mechanism of the body cannot keep up and it's slowing down. Let me give you an example of what acne is. Acne, these red dots and you get really itchy. What's actually happening is the poison is so overstuffed in your organs and the liver that it cannot be cleaned out well, that now the skin, the biggest organ of the human body, is helping out to remove the poison and is pushing out the poison that's mixed with the white blood cells, the immune cells. They're mixed together into pus and they're being pushed out through the skin. And that's why you have acne. It's because you have a lot of chemical in your body and on your skin and in your dermis system. So, if you apply a lot of cosmetics and they are full of chemicals, then it's natural for you to have skin issues. I'll tell you that I stopped using sunscreen for over 10 years. I don't really use shampoo. I don't use any lotion or anything. I don't really apply anything on my skin. When I do apply natural things like castor oil, but I rarely do apply anything. I'm all natural. So here's the thing. We are living in a bubble society, so far off from nature, natural, that we do not understand what is natural for the human body. Health only is possible when we align with what is natural for the human body. So in this channel, I'll go over many things about what is natural, what I think is natural, what is poison. When you take a Pepsi can and you turn it to the ingredient section, tell me, do you not see that all these things are chemicals and poison? You maybe realize that, but you don't realize how significant it is on your health, the impact it has on your health. You want to live cleanly. When I say cleanly, it means identifying poison and then keeping them away from your body. Plastic, substances, chemicals, everywhere, but it's doable. You don't have to be restrictive. It's doable. I'll share with you how. But anyway, this video is getting long, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about the general ideas about health. My approach to health is very general, okay? I can't explain it to you in scientific terms. I don't study it that way. I look at things in a holistic perspective. I cross-reference. I try out different ideas. I have anecdotal experience. To me, direct experience is more valuable than scientific evidence. Because people who study it scientifically are studying it from a detached approach. They're not experiencing it firsthand. Whereas people who have tried a health lifestyle and it worked out for them, to me, they're more credible because they had a direct experience. And then if you're still skeptical about that, keep that as an open-minded idea that, okay, this might work for this person. See how long this person has tried out the idea, and then see if other people are trying out the idea and it's working out for them. Because if there's a pattern and it's working out for a long time for this one person or working out for many people, then you can know for a higher probability that it works. And sure, all human bodies are different, but we're all humans, so we operate on the same general pattern. It's all about general lifestyle, okay? I'm not going to give you specific ideas. I'm just going to give you a general approach. And that's how I do it. That's how I live a life free of chronic illnesses. So before I leave, I'm just going to go tell you one thing that I want to share with you that you should be doing every day, or that I do every day. And now if you want to do it, you can, and I do encourage you to do it. But drink lemon water every day. Every morning, drink lemon water. Get an organic seeded lemon or lime, cut it in half, squeeze that half in a glass cup of clean water. Clean water can be spring water, a reverse osmosis water, okay? Not tap water. Tap water is full of drugs and heavy metals. Get away from that. I'll explain about all these things in another video. Take half of a organic seeded lemon, squeeze it in full into your glass cup of water and drink it on an empty stomach. It will help wash out all the junk in your body. Do it for 30 days straight and you will feel amazing. It is extremely effective to the point where I can feel it working inside me, cleaning out the junk in less than 2 weeks. And I feel sharper mind, I feel happier, ready for the day. I feel less bloated. I feel I'm able to move around with more energy. Okay? And the more lemon water you drink, the better. It's just more effective on an empty stomach early in the morning.